General characters of bryophytes. Bryophytes are the primitive and simplest group of land plants. These are terrestrial and non-vascular cryptogams. They have no vascular tissues like xylem and phloem. Water is essential to complete their life cycle, so these plants are called amphibians of the plant kingdom. Bryophytes have distinct alternation of generation. Gametophytic is dominant and sporophytic generation is small and depends on the gametophytic generation. The gametophytic plant can be either thalloid or leafy. The plant remains fixed to the substratum with the help of root-like structure called rhizoid. Sexual reproduction in oogamous. They have well-developed sex organs like antheridia and archegonia. The male sex organ is antheridium, which produces anthrozoid. The female sex organ is archegonium, which contains an egg. Anthrozoid swims and reaches the archegonium, fertilizes the egg and forms zygote. Zygote is the first cell which develops into sporophytic generation. The spore is the first cell of the gametophytic generation. Economic importance of bryophytes. Bryophytes prevent the soil erosion. Sphagnum can absorb large amount of water, hence it is used by the gardeners in nursery. Peat is a valuable fuel like coal obtained from sphagnum. Next topic, pteridophytes. Pteridophytes are the first true land plants with xylem and phloem. Hence it is called vascular cryptogams. Pteridophytes also exhibit alternation of generation. The diploid sporophytic phase alternate with the haploid gametophytic phase. Diploid 2n chromosome, haploid n chromosome is present. The main body is sporophytes, differentiated into true root, stem and leaves. Sporophytes reproduce by means of spores. Spores are produced in sporangium. The sporangia bearing leaves are called sporophyll. Spores give rise to gametophytic generation called prothallus. Which is short-lived and independent. The gametophytes produce the multicellular sex organs, antheridium, which produces anthrozoid, and archegonium, which contains an egg, that is female gamete. The anthrozoid fertilizes with the egg and forms diploid zygote. It develops into an embryo which grow differentiate into sporophyte. Next, gymnosperms. Gymnosperm are naked seed plant, that is, the ovule is not enclosed by ovary. Gymnosperms have two phases in its life, sporophytic and gametophytic. Plant body is sporophyte, which is differentiated into root, stem and leaf. They have well-developed vascular tissue, xylem and phloem are present. The water-conducting tissue is trachea, food-conducting tissue is sieve cell. They have cone on which sporangia and spores are produced. Woods of many conifers are used in the paper industries. Conifers are the sources of soft wood for construction, packing and plywood industry. Turpentine is an essential oil used for paint preparation extracted from the resin of pinus. It is also used medicinally to get relief from pain and bronchitis, etc. Seeds of pinus are edible. Ephedrine is an alkaloid extracted from ephedra. It cures asthma and respiratory problems. Araucaria is an ornamental plant. Angiosperms. The term angio means box or closed and sperma means seed. Angiosperms are called flowering plants. They occupy every habit on earth except extreme environment, extreme hot and cold conditions. Habit of the plants may be herb, shrub and tree. They have well-developed conducting tissues. Vascular bundles. Xylem contains vessel, trachea, xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber. Phloem contains sieve tubes, phloem parenchyma, companion cells and phloem fibers. Classification of angiosperms. Angiosperms are divided into two classes. They are monocotyledons and dicotyledons. In monocotyledons, seed has only one cotyledon. Plants have fibrous root system, leaves with parallel venation. Flowers are trimerous or not differentiated into calyx or corolla. Pollination occurs mostly by wind. Example, grass, paddy, banana. Characteristic feature of dicotyledons. Seed has two cotyledons. Plants have taproot system, leaves with reticulate venation. Flowers are tetramerous or pentamerous. Calyx and corolla are well differentiated. Pollination occurs mostly by insects. Tetramerous or pentamerous means tetra 4, penta 5. 4 or 5 petals are present. Example, bean, mango, neem. Uses of medicinal plants. Kuppaimeni, Acalypha indica. It belongs to the family Euphorbiaceae. The paste obtained from the leaves of this plant is used to cure the burns on the skin. The juice of this plant leaves is mixed with lemon juice to cure ringworm. Aegli marmelos. Vilbum. It belongs to the family Rutaceae. The unripe fruit of this tree is used to treat indigestion. It is used to cure chronic diarrhea and dysentery. Next, Solanum trilobata. Thuduvalai. It belongs to the family Solanaceae. The leaves and fruits of this plant cure cough and cold. It is widely used in the treatment of tuberculosis and bronchial asthma. Next, Kiranelli, Pylanthus amarus. It belongs to the family Euphorbiaceae. The entire plant is used for the treatment of jaundice. It gives additional strength to human liver and used to treat other liver disorders. Next, aloe vera, Sottukattarai. It belongs to the family Liliaceae. Leaves of this plant is used to cure piles and inflammation on the skin. It cures peptic ulcer.